Something evil and disturbing is being broadcasted late at night. No, it's not The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon or The Late Late Show with James Corden, but it's close. It's a demonic possession live on air. It's found footage 70s style that's scarier than Jimmy Kimmel's comedy in Late Night with the Devil. Hello there, you loose units, and welcome back to another episode of Spicy Boy Reviews. I'm, of course, your host, Andrew Iles. That's right, Late Night with the Devil, directed by Cameron Cairns. He's an Aussie filmmaker known for directing 100 Bloody Acres and Scare Campaign. We open the film on some exposition dumping by the legendary Michael Ironside. We learn that late night talk show Night Owls is hosted by Polka Dot Man himself, Jack Delroy, who is in direct competition with King of Late Night TV, Johnny Carson. Night Owls has been on television since the late 60s, and although it's a very popular show, it's not Carson-level greatness. We learn a thing or two about Jackie Boy. He stars in his own TV talk show beside Wifey Poos. He loves the occasional Illuminati drug-filled orgy in the forest along with all the Hollywood elites. Nothing's changed there. And his ratings are on the slow decline. Things get even bleaker for Jackie Boy when unfortunately he loses his wife to a battle of cancer. Falling into short-lived obscurity, Jackie Boy is back for one last-ditch effort to get the viewers on board. How is he going to do this? With a Halloween extravaganza of an episode of Night Owls. This show involves psychics, magic, and live on-air possession which can only go well. Things start out basic enough with the usual fluff you would come to expect from a late-night talk show in the 70s. Played very straight-laced and earnestly. However, things go tits up when a medium by the name of Christo connects with a disgruntled spirit. All the while, infamous douchebag and skeptic Carmichael Haig is spending the entire show trying to debunk all this spiritual malarkey. Then it's time to bring on a young girl demonic possession right before our music guest. Well, nowadays it's just Doja Cat, which is one and the same. Turns out the young girl Lily here is the sole survivor from a massacred church of satanic worshippers. And this church, or cult if you will, is a complete rip-off, inspired by the teachings of Anton LaVey. Which, for the time period this film is based in, is all too real. Lily is under the hypnosis of foxy doctor June Ross, who maybe, probably, totally is rooting Jack behind the scenes. This is when the film ramps up to 11 and spirals into demonic fuckery. Everything I expected going into this film, it delivered. It's a slow burn that ramps up to a surreal climax. It's shot as a found footage film, but the creepiness is ramped up even more as the whole thing is shot on 70s TV studio cameras. Or at least that's the effect they're giving. 70s horror, it seems, is making a comeback, and I'm all bloody well for it. 80s horror is fun, don't get me wrong, but there's something even more creepy and unsettling about the 70s. The film pays homage to eerie, unsettling, creepy films like Rosemary's Baby, Suspiria, and of course, The Exorcist. It's driven home even creepier, even more so, because in the 70s, times were a-changing. The Manson murders in the late 60s really shook people, and the summer of love was well and truly over. There was a rise in curiosity into the occult, and the Hollywood elites began to have an obsession with Anton LaVey and Satanism. And this film truly captures that. The acting in this film is all around superb. And it's really great to see David Dastmalchian deliver another great performance in a horror film. Every actor in this film was cast to perfection. Everything about them, their vibe, their look, their essence, really came across as they were living in the 70s. There's nothing more distracting in a film than having modern-looking actors plonked in a period piece movie and we're told that they're living in the 70s. We all know just by looking at the people on the screen that these actors couldn't live a day without their almond lattes and their gender studies diploma. However, this cast brought across that time period extremely well. They all had a very interesting look and vibe and faces. I bought that they were in the 70s. The dialogue and the jokes in this film were all time period accurate with all of its cheese. The costumes were next level authentic. Even the aspect ratio of this film was absolute perfection, being shot like a 70s late night TV talk show. The detail throughout this film was executed perfectly. There's also some gut-wrenching body horror gore that creeps up in the third act. There's also a little twisty twist and secrets revealed of Pax Maid that comes around to bite certain characters back on the bum. This film was incredibly original, yet simple. And I found out it was even shot in my home city, which was a pleasant little surprise. This film was everything I wanted. I had a bloody good time watching it. I highly recommend it. Anyway guys, that's my cheeky little review of Late Night with the Devil. Write down below if you've seen it. What are your thoughts on it? But more importantly, what is your favourite demonic possession film? And of course, if you've made it this far into the episode, please give me a thumbs up because your love and support keeps me going, because I just love movies and I assume you do as well. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe icon because I give it an episode weekly. And I'll see you back here next week for the next review. And until then, stay spooky, kids.